Hello and welcome once again. Today I'm going to show you how I made this cute little bunny. He's fluffy and he's really small and he's got really tiny feet. So hope you enjoy it. Let's get started. I'm rolling out some corriedale slivers and I want it to be really small, so I'm not going to take too much of the wool. And I'm rolling it and felting it down at the same time so I get kind of an oblong shape. And I'm like making an indentation where the head is going to be, so it's a bit pressed from one side. I'm rolling out another ball and that's going to be the head. It's not a complete ball, it's just an oblong shape again. So I'm attaching it to the body at this stage and then I'm going to shape them together. I'll see where the wool is needed and I'll keep adding it. So I'm securing it from all the sides. Now I'm just marking where the eyes and nose is going to be with my needle, just making up tiny marks. So I'm using yellow glass eyes. They're really tiny, 5 mm, and I think they look weird on white, so I'm putting some brown wool into the sockets where I'm going to put the glass eyes in, so the white doesn't show. Using an owl tool, and I'm going to glue them in. Once you're happy with where you have to put them in, you can glue them. You want some more of brown. So the glass eye will sit right in the middle of the browns. So that's done. Now I'm going to make the nose, and now as the head is attached and the eyes have gone in, you can see how big the body is. Making a little cone shape. As you can see, just taken a little bit of wool, and this is going to be the forehead that comes right down to the nose, from the head to the nose. And making another triangle for the cheek. So in total I'm going to make 3 triangles. 2 will be the cheeks and 1 will be the head that comes tied down to the nose. Fairly equal sized triangles. And I'm felting them down. First I'm going to attach the cheeks and then the head. So this one goes right under the nose. So each cheek starts right under the nose and I'm attaching them to the sides. Now as you place the third part, that is the head, you'll see that the eyes, they will go in to the head, taking off the extra bits of wool. And I'm shaping it round from the other end. That was too much of the wool, so I've just cut it off because I don't want the head to be too large for the body. And as you can see, the body seems small now. I'm going to add more wool to it now. I'm just tapping it down to make the shape of the mouth. Now I think it needs more on top of the head. You can use pictures as reference, so I'm using a picture of a tiny rabbit as a reference, and I think it needs a bit more on the head. Now I'm attaching more wool to the back of the body because now the head seems bigger, and if you see a tiny little bunny, they look quite roundish from the back. Adding more wool around the eyes as eyelids. Because still they seem to be popping out, so I'm just putting them in. I think needle felting is so addictive. Even watching the videos, I feel like you want to make another piece. So I keep watching videos and learning more, and then it gives me motivation to make another animal. Shaping the nose. Now I'm covering the body with white merino top. And using light brown color right around the eyes, because the brown that we added before was below the glass eyes, and this is going to be around. So just taking a tiny strand of light brown, and I'm going around the glass eyes that I put in. Once you've done this, you'll see that the whole look of the face changes. Looks more realistic. So I'm adding white merino top all around the bunny now. And merino wool is really soft, so you can feel that it goes fluffy and soft. I'm using a strand of dark brown color to give the nose the lines, and it goes down to the mouth. Tiny shade of light brown color on top of the nose. You can give whatever color you want. Mine is kind of a fawn color, and I'm giving it a bit on the cheeks as well. And because I wanted to have a natural look, I'm adding little tiny fluff of white on top of the brown, so the little brown shade will just peek through the white and it looks more natural. Same way I'm going to do on top of the nose. Very little fluff of white. Just rolling out a small piece of merino top, not using the carded one. Just the topping. And with my needle I'm making tiny toes. So just 3 toes, not going super realistic. So it was just a little bit of wool rolled in, and with the needle I made 3 toes and attached them to the down below the body. You have to go all around so they're securely in place. As you can see, I'm shaping them with the needle, making tiny little toes. Same way for the hind ones, but and they will be a bit elongated. Now the ears, taken some carded light brown color and giving it shades. So the shade you want, you can just place your wool accordingly. So these are the colors I want on my ears. Then I'm going to turn them over and shape them. Just roll them a bit inside so you get a sharp edge. I'm felting it down from both the sides. I know my ears are too big, but you can cut off the extra bit. I'm adding little light pink color to the front side. So when both the ears are made, I've used a hair straightener, hair iron to iron it out, and once you've done that you'll see how thin they become with crisp edges. You can just cut out the extra bits of wool. just loosely felting them down in place just to see where they will go. You can put them facing down if you want, taking off the extra bits because my ears are too big. If you're not happy with the placement of your ears, you can just pull them out and do them again. My ears were too big, so I'm just cutting the edges and trying to felt it down. Covering the body with more fluff, the white merino top. And as it seemed small, I'm just adding more wool top on it, make it a bit bigger. This still not happy with the size, so I'm adding more wool because I want it to be round and cuddly. So once it's done, I'm using a reverse needle to pull out some fluff. And if you've got light brown color underneath, you'll get some shades. Just brushing it down, the fluff that I've taken out with the reverse needle. And I'm trimming the extra bits. Stepping down the extra fluff using the 42 triangle, I think. It's Heidi Feather's light blue needle to give the finishing touches. And now the mouth is missing, so I've just rolled some wool. I'm going to shape it right where it is attached. So it just forms a little line of the mouth underneath the chin. I'm just giving the finishing touches with the fine needle and getting the ears in place. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll make your cute bunny soon. Thank you.